promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
The whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, one of the more elite midfielders to emerge out of the English game, Peter, is Jack Grealish. As someone said, he has that likeable arrogance about him. He knows he's a good player and he keeps on delivering, making sure he has the ball as much as possible, and he is absolutely a key element here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. And it's Mazraoui. Ahmad. Casemiro. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. He's on it, can he get away?
Matheus Cunha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Casemiro. Nothing significant to report up to this point. We are still very early in the game.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Patterson, early ball out from the back. De Ligt. Ahmad. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Nikolenko. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Throw-in. Mazraoui played over towards the opposite flank. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Idrissa Gueye played up towards the front line. Beto is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. It's run loose here. Tarkowski forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Ahmad. Picks it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. That's a great ball here. Matheus Cunha. Mazraoui. Dewsbury Hall, aim forwards, and there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Branthwaite gets him to thwart him. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Here's Dewsbury Hall. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. They're playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ahmad. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Fine run, and he's happy to keep going. Mazraoui gets into some space. Climbs up big! Oh, Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Idrissa Gueye. Looking to break at pace. He came in hard, very hard. The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Bruno Fernandes. Idrissa Gueye. Patterson, oh, good-looking ball. Alcaraz. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Idrissa Gueye, oh, good spread. Good take, and is he in? Bruno Fernandes. Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye, gently done. And that's put paid to a promising move. Maguire. Mazraoui. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Casemiro moved on forwards. Nice interception, well timed. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He has a look out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Pickford sends that a long way. Bruno Fernandes. So Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. McNeil.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He has found the way through. He's having a shot! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Manchester United, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It's McNeil. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Defending of the desperate variety. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Referee's given a throw. Manchester United are making a change now. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Majraoui. Diogo Dalot. Maguire. That's really well manoeuvred. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tarkowski concedes a free kick for that. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
May feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That is definitely not his best. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot.
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a very decent ball now! I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the finish! And it's played forward. Branthwaite shifted upfield. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
The changes then in quick succession. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
I think we're just about done here. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Tarkowski has played it long. Menu. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. De Ligt. And it's Mazraoui. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Menu. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. Grealish. Oh, it's come loose. Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall chooses to go cross-field. Neil crosses it in. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.